Why Gen X is the real loser generation. Every generation has its struggles. Baby boomers worry about retirement and the rising cost of living. Millennials often complain that they'll never own a home. And Gen Z says social media destroyed their peace of mind. But according to a 2025 analysis from The Economist, the generation that has truly had it the hardest might actually be the one caught in the middle. Generation X. Born between 1965 and 1980, Gen X grew up expecting stability. They were told that if they worked hard, they'd build good careers, buy homes, and retire comfortably. Instead, their adult lives have been shaped by one economic blow after another. They entered the job market during periods of high unemployment, then faced the dot-com crash, and later the 2008 financial crisis right as they were reaching their peak earning years. Each setback left deep scars on their finances and limited their ability to build lasting wealth. While their parents, the baby boomers, benefited from affordable housing and generous pensions, Gen X found themselves in a much tougher environment. Real income growth for this group has been slower than for any other living generation. Many earned less at midlife than boomers did at the same age, and now even millennials are starting to catch up. When it comes to home ownership, the picture isn't any brighter. Data shows that by age 31, millennials and Gen Zers had nearly twice the wealth that Gen X had managed to accumulate. Many Gen Xers bought homes late or missed the window altogether as prices soared faster than their paychecks. And just when they began recovering, the 2008 crash wiped out savings, jobs, and housing value, losses that never fully returned. Culturally, Gen X often gets labeled as the slacker generation, famous for its irony and detachment. But behind that image lies something more serious, a generation quietly squeezed by economic change. They were too young to benefit from the booming post-war era, yet too old to fully ride the wave of the digital economy that transformed the 2010s. Now, as many enter their 50s and early 60s, Gen X faces new challenges. They're supporting aging parents, helping adult children, and staring down uncertain retirements with fewer traditional pensions and more volatile 401k plans. They've worked hard, paid their dues, and yet somehow they've ended up overlooked, sandwiched between two louder, luckier generations. The Economist ES conclusion is sobering but fair. While millennials and Gen Z may be more vocal about their struggles, Gen X has endured decades of economic turbulence with far less recognition. They are the generation that lost out quietly, not with protest but with perseverance. Disclaimer: this story is based on reporting and analysis from the